Am I audible? Hello? Hi, Vamsi, am I audible? Can you confirm? Is it okay?
Yeah, you're audible. You're audible. Yes, okay, let's make it
Okay.
more interactive. Please, respond and confirm if you're audible. Yeah.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about these topics. We will first start with the formula fields and then we will talk about page layouts a little bit. We will learn about how to work in the page layouts. Then there are compact layouts. What is mini layout? Okay, so we will be working about, we will be, checking these topics today. Okay, so we are going to cover the page layout. Then we will be covering the record types. Okay, so in the record types, we will also need to, before you jump into this topic and dive deep into it, you also need to have some knowledge about the business processes and the sales processes. So these are the topics we are going to discuss. So before we go any further, guys, do you have any question for me from the previous sessions? Did you do some work on the roll-up summary? I believe we discussed, right? Tried something in the previous sessions?
Yes,
Yes,
Ravi.
Ravi. Ravi, I have a question. Can I put it now?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. While I was revising the topic on master detail, so there is one point you mentioned. So if suppose we are creating master detail on any object which is already having records, so we can't create. So first we need to create lookup, and then we should move it to master, right? So
Need to convert it,
uh,
yes.
yeah, convert. So on the lookup also on the object there should be at least one record. Then only we can convert it into master, right?
That is correct.
So my question is, see, this is like, I mean, we are in the learning platform, so we can go just randomly go there in the application and create one record. But in production, when a developer is sending it to the production, how we are supposed to do? Like, we should, I mean, system administrator should be I mean, it should be given in the deployment paper, or how it should be done. Like, I mean, so I'm just a bit like that was bothering me how because I'm a developer, so I will think that way, right? In production,
Okay.
how we can send
Okay, Manisha.
how.
Okay, I got your question. Okay, see, first of all, before we jump into anything, like we, we go into creating the objects and fields. First, we discuss what is the purpose of it. Do we really need a, custom object here? Okay, so these are some of the questions that you can, first thing, whenever, you will be given a requirement document. Okay, a requirement document. Okay, in organizations it happens, in the big organizations. Okay, in the big MNCs it happens that they will give you a document with a flow chart. Okay, that how and where these objects are connected and what is the purpose of it. Okay, now in the small organizations what will happen, somebody will come to you and they will ask you, like, if there are already existing, there are already existing objects, they will ask you like we are doing here. Okay, at random somebody will come and tell you that I want to capture some more information, capture some more information. Okay, so create these fields. Okay, create certain fields. Okay, so ideally it should be like you should be given a requirement document, and initially somebody basically you will be not interacting with your manager in the team, right? You will be first interacting with your lead developer or somebody who is an architect in the team, right? So they will know that whenever they will know that if there are already records, you cannot directly go for the master detail. Getting my point, Monisha? That
Yes,
they are
Ravi.
already aware about this fact. You will be interacting with a lead developer or somebody who is experienced. So they will not come to you and ask you to create a master detail if there are already records existing. For an example, if I have 300 records, okay, if I have 300, you know, records, okay, on child object, I am trying to connect these records to a parent, parent through master detail. What does this mean? I will have to go to these 300 records and populate the master and then convert it into master detail. Agree? Agree or not? Yes, no?
Yes, Ravi. Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so first of all, I'll have to go to these records and populate the master. Okay, master is the parent. Okay, and then only I can convert it into master detail. Okay, so then what you can do in this circumstance, what you can do, you can, I mean, there are 300 records. You cannot populate the record manually, right? You can go for a tool that is called import wizard or data loader. Getting my point? So there are some tools so which will, you know, allow you to update your records. Okay, uh, work on you know, more than up to 50,000 records you can update through the import wizard. If there are more, you should go for the data loader. Okay, so answering your question, I mean, the straight answer to your question is you will be given a requirement document, and also not somebody random will come to you and tell you who is not aware about Salesforce, the product. Somebody who is a lead developer will know what is, I mean, how it's how the thing should be. So you will be talking to somebody who already has knowledge about these relationships. So they will be giving you something which is feasible, not something which is not feasible, will not be given to you. Got it, Monisha?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay. Okay, so now we will start with anything else. Anybody? Shall we start now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So the first topic we are going to discuss today about the formula fields. Okay. So what are the formula fields and what is the use of it? Okay. So let's say you have created a parent record. Okay. Parent record, let's say account. Okay. And I am working on the contact. Okay. Now on the contact, I have this field account number. Okay, so whenever I update this account number, I want a field on the contact, which is also account number, to be updated. Whenever there is update on parent account. Got it? Okay. So formulas, the formula fields or the formula. Okay, so formulas can help you a lot when you are working with when you are trying to do some calculation, okay, with the custom fields. Okay, so this is one example. Another example can be you have two fields and you want to, you know, find the average of those numbers. Okay, you want to find out which one is the maximum, minimum, or you want to go for some if else condition. Okay, like if A is greater than B, A is greater than C, then A is going to be the greatest value. Okay, something like that. So when you want to calculate the custom fields, you want to go you are working in the validation rules. Okay, so there are automation rules. So formulas can help you a lot. Now formula field is a read only field that will automatically calculate a value based on the other field or a formula, and you know, any change in the formula will automatically update the value of the formula field. So for an example, the moment I had first this account number here as 112. Okay, so if I have created a formula field and I'm trying to get this, account number on the related, contacts. Okay, so this will be 112. Now, the moment I update this later on, if I update this from 112 to 114 or something, right? So this will be also updated automatically. Auto as 114. So this will be updated automatically on the child records. Okay, so formula fields can help you to get the value from parent on the child records. Okay, so you can come one level. Okay, from parent to child, when you are talking about updating a child record. So somebody can ask you in the interviews a question of this sort. Can you edit a formula field? Can you edit a formula field? Or the question can be, when you are going to update your records. Okay, for an example, if I go back to the, if I go back to one of the records here. So if I am trying to update this, record this account. Okay, so your formula fields will not appear here when you are in the edit mode of a record. This is the edit mode, right? Where you can update the record. So your formula fields will not appear over here in the edit mode. It will not appear. Your formula fields are all read only. Okay. So formula fields are going to be read only. They can ask you a question. Okay. Can you see, let's say, can you see a formula field while updating a record? So the answer is no, it's read only. It's read only. Okay, so it is going to be read only and it will appear only on the detail pages. Okay, so when you are not in the update mode, when you are in the view mode of the record, then only it will appear. So this is going to be read only and it will not appear when you are updating a record, when you are into the edit mode. Okay, now the another question can be, can you um, can you update a child record using formula field? The answer is yes. You can update a child record, like from account I can update contact. Okay, so account is the parent and contact is the child. Now sometimes what will happen in the hierarchy, things will be connected like account, then contact, and then from contact is the master of some other. Okay, let's say a custom object is here. Okay, getting your point? So account, contact, and now in the hierarchy there is another object. Okay, so when when uh, when it is about updating a child record using the formula field, you can come only one level down. You can come only one level down. So from account you can update contact. You cannot update this custom object. So if I update something here, okay, that can result, that cannot an update result into an update on the custom object. Okay, so this is two level down. This is two level down. So from parent to child, update can be only at one level. possible in formula fields in parent to child. Okay, not two levels. Okay, not multiple levels. It can be only one level. Clear? Yes, no? Guys, am I still audible? Is it clear? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
you are audible.
Okay. Now this is parent to, this is, can you update a child record using formula field? Okay, now the question can be, can you update a parent record? Okay, now another question can be, can you update a parent? Can you update a parent record using formula field? Okay, the answer is yes. You can go 10 relationships away. 10 relationships away. Okay, so from child to parent, like if I have this hierarchy, account, contact, uh, custom object, then there is user object. Okay, so I am, doing some update here. Okay, I am updating user here. Okay, now I can, and I want the impact to be seen on the account here. So this is possible because I can go 10 relationships away, but here when it is child, when it is parent to child, it is one level down. When it is child to parent, you can go 10 relationships ships away. Okay, till level of ancestors, you can update. Got it? Okay. So they can ask you always in the interviews, these sort of questions are asked. Okay. So parent to child, you can always, it can be, you can update from parent to child and child to parent both, but the levels are one level parent to child and 10 levels child to parent. Okay. Now what can be the return type of a formula field? Okay. So when you create a formula, what can be the return type? We will see that. So there are specific return types. Okay. So let's, try something. Let's work on it and let's see how we can, what all we can do that. Okay. So let's go to this one here. And let's say I have this, we created this test object and the test object is connected with the account, right? This test object is created, connected with the account. Okay. And it is also connected with this candidate here. Okay. Candidate. So whenever, let's say whenever I am updating the account here, I want that to be, updated over here. For an example, let's do something. Let's create a field, a formula field on this one. Let's get back to the account. First of all, this is my account and let's do something like, so whatever is the owner of this one, whatever is the owner of this account, we want this owner name to be there on the child records, on the child test records. Okay, so we are going to create a formula field here on the test contact, sorry, on the test object. So we have this test object, right? On the test object we are going to create, it will consider the owner of your account, related account. Got it, guys? Is this clear, the scenario? Okay, so where you are going to create this, you are going to create this on the child here. In this case, we are, because we want to see the impact on the child, we want to bring the value from parent to child, so we are going to create it on the child. Okay, so I am going to this object, edit object, Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we are going to create a formula field. Look at the return types. Okay, so these are the return types. It can return you a text value, it can return you time, it can number, date, time, currency, checkbox. So these are some of the text values. So let's say we are creating the owner field here. Okay. Of course, it will return a text here, right? It will return a text, owner's name. Okay, so you want, now there are two, from editors. A simple formula editor is there and the advanced formula editor is there. Okay, we are going to use the advanced formula editor. Okay, if you know how to use the advanced formula editor, you can also, use this one very easily, this simple formula editor. So we are going to look into this advanced formula editor here. What do you want to capture here? You want to capture the name of the owner, right? So you will click on insert field. Okay, insert field. Now, owner from account, correct? Owner of the account, right? So from test object to account, and then from account to account owner. So who's the owner? User, correct? So let's capture the first name. Let's capture the first name. Okay. So see what is happening here. So you are, 2 levels up here, correct? Look at this. From contact, from, test object to account, and from account to user. He is the user. Owner is the one of the users in Salesforce, right? Getting my point? Okay, so actually this is your test object. You are here, test object. Okay, and you are updating the owner information here. You want the owner information. Now, test object is connected with account, and account is connected with user, correct? So you are getting this information from here to here. Getting my point? Now this update is from parent to child. This update is from parent to child. So whenever the user information will be updated here, which is the owner of this account, this information will be updated on the child record. So this is an update from parent to child. Okay. So let's see. I mean, if we are able to work on this or not, let's see. Get back here. So we are trying to get this information here. Account owner's first name. Okay. So check the syntax if everything is okay. Okay. No issues here. Next. Okay. So we have just created this one, right? The owner information, right? The owner. It's a custom field. Let's go to this record and let's see. Okay. Okay, just looking at the layout. Okay, I hope I am audible to all of you. Pranita, Monisha,
Yes, you can.
Uday.
Right now you are audible, but for the past few minutes you are not audible.
Okay, so we created this one here, this owner. Let's add it over here and save it. Okay, can you try this at your end? This formula field. Try updating the child records based on the parent value. Okay, my screen is not updating at the moment. It takes a few minutes. Okay, so you can try. Let's see. Create. Do one thing. Create something here. Let's on the account. There is a account number field, right? On the account, there is a account number field. Okay, so go to the contact. Go to the contact and create a formula field to get the account number of the associated account here. Okay, can you try that?
Ravi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
Uday.
try that.
Okay. Okay, let me know once you are done. Okay. Okay, so you can see the owner information is updated over here through this formula field. Okay, so you will be creating a field on the contact, guys. I hope you are, I mean, this is understandable to all of you that you will go to the contact object and there you will create a formula field, account number, and you will try to get the account number field from the parent, which is the account object. Okay, are you done or you are facing any problem? Can you let me know? Anybody need my support on this? Okay, Uday is done. Pranita, Manisha and Divya, are you working on it or planning to do it later? Let me know.
I think I will do it later only because I tried to create a field, form the field on contact, but I was not able to see contact number on I mean, in the record. So I'll debug it later.
Okay, not contact number, it is account number.
I mean, yeah, account number. Yeah, on the contact, I created account number. Yes.
Okay, so you are not able to see that field you are saying, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let me help you with that here. Let me just show you how it can be done. Okay, so you can try this later on. I will go to the contact here. I'm going to edit this particular object. Okay, so fields and relationships on the contact, new field. formula, right? It's a number. Okay, so make sure what kind of field it is. We will have to, if you are not sure, you can go to the object manager and look into the related record from where you want to fetch the information, like I am looking for this account number, right? It is a text field, you see, it is a text field. Okay, so I might see some problem when I try to give it a return as a in the return type. If I go for a number, right, so it will convert from text to number, so that will be a problem. So we should be saying that the return type is going to be a text. Getting my point? A formula field, a related account number. Okay, it's going to return a text. Okay, so which field we want? We want the account number field. You see, it is available here, account number. I don't have to check the syntax because this is absolutely fine. I'm just referencing one of the fields from the parent here. Okay, you see, the account number is here, a related account number. Okay, the related account number, the field that I just created, right, Monisha? Okay, and everyone else. Okay, now we are jumping into the next topic here. Is it clear, guys? Shall we jump into the next topic? Yes, no?
Yes, Ravi, we are clear.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we are going to talk about this one here, which is page layout. Okay. So we are going to talk about this page layout here. Okay, so page layout, we have already touched this topic a little bit, like when we were trying to, we created this section and all. Okay, so page layout in Salesforce will allow you to customize the design and organize the detail and edit pages in Salesforce, right? So organize your detail pages, how your detail pages are going to look like, correct? How you want your pages to look like, you can organize them. Okay, you can control the appearance of your fields, the related list. Okay, so if I go back to this one here, you see this is your contact object, and in this one, this is how your detail is looking like. So we have created two sections here. This is a two column section wherein your fields are arranged this way. If I don't want to see my related account number here, if I want to move from here to here, I should go to the page layout and I should check. I mean, I hope that is self-explanatory to you. If you don't want to see your mobile phone number here and you want it somewhere else, you should go to the page layouts and modify it. Also, if you go to the related list, so these are the connected objects. Okay, like contact is connected with opportunities, cases, campaign history. So you can also control this from the page layout. So if you go to page layout, if you go to page layout, you go to the contact layout. Okay. Now, if you have created a new button, okay, if you have created a quick action, now there are different sections. Okay. So let's say if you want to control your fields, okay, like some of the fields here I don't want to see. Like I have a account number field here, right? Account number field. Maybe I have created a related account number. So I don't want to see this account number. So I will, put it back here. I don't want to see so many phone numbers here. I have phone number, home phone, other phone. Okay, I will put this other phone back here. Getting my point? I will put this, uh, date of birth back here. Okay, so I am managing my fields in the layout. Okay, I can create a section, guys. You have already seen that how to create the sections. Okay, you can add a blank space or you can add a section. Like if I want to add a section here, I will drag and drop this one here. Your section can be one column layout or the two column layout. Okay, you can go from left to right or top to down. Okay, depends what exactly you want to do, how you want it to look like. Okay, and display the section header on the detail page or on the edit page. You can also control that. You can see here. Okay, I'm not going to create a section here because we have already done that. Now here is your related list. Okay, maybe in the related list, let's say I don't want to see my HTML email status, so I will remove it from here. I don't want to see the campaign history, I will remove it from here. So right now these are all visible. Campaign history is visible. Okay, notes and attachment is visible, so I will go back. I can remove this notes and attachment. Okay, so I can remove it. If I want to add something, I can go to this section related list and I can drag and drop. Like I want to see my related content, my work order, my notes and attachment, or my approval history. So I can put it back here. Approval history I can add here. Notes and attachment I can add here. Okay, so I can manage my related list from here. So this is my page layout. Now there are some actions. When you create a one click action for the mobile and the lightning actions view. Okay, so you see here there are actions, quick actions. Click here to create a new case, click here to create a new node. These are some of the actions. Okay, so you can manage these actions. So if you go to this one here, this is your action, Salesforce mobile and lightning experience action. Okay, let's say I also want to create a new account, or I want to see the printable view. So I will add this here. Okay. Okay, you see here, I just added a printable view, correct? Now printable view is here. I added the approval history in the related list that is available here. Okay. Now I have also removed some of the fields, like I removed the account number field. Did I remove it? It is still there. Okay. So maybe I was not able to remove it successfully. I did something wrong over there. So I can remove these fields, whatever the fields I don't want to remove. I hope that is clear to all of you. Now the printable view, this quick action I added over here, right? Okay, I have removed my account number, but this is not updated at the moment, right? I have removed my account number. Okay, but it is still appearing here. It should appear in a moment or something. Okay, there is one more thing, guys. You can make a field required on the layout. Okay, you can set a field visible. Okay, for an example, this lead source field, if I want to make it required, okay, I will go to its properties. I can make it required or I can make it read only. So a read only field cannot be edited. right? So I can make it required or I can make it read only in the page layouts. So if I want to make it required, I have checked that box for the required. I will click on save. Delete source field. I am going to refresh my page here. Okay, so lead source P is required now. Okay, so if I edit this particular record, let's see, the lead source, you can see I have made it required on the layout. Okay, okay, this is a formula field, so it is saying this is not editable on the layout. In the edit mode, it is not editable, right? You cannot edit a formula field because this is getting updated based on the update on the parent, right? I hope it is, understandable, right? Now I can update the lead source here. Without updating the lead source, I will not be able to save this record. Okay, so this was about a little bit about the layouts, guys. Okay, so you can see here for different profiles you can create different layouts. So there are profiles in Salesforce. We will discuss about that a bit later. Okay, now this is about the layout, guys. So layouts can help you to control the appearance of your fields, a related list, the buttons, the quick actions on the page, which you just have seen, right? Also, you can make your fields visible, read only or required on the page layouts, okay? Which you just understood, guys. You can create sections, you can manage your fields, you can manage your quick actions, okay? Also, there are many things that you can do in the page layout. For an example, if you have created some buttons using the visual force, okay, right? There are quick actions, there are buttons which can be controlled here, okay? Then there are some components, okay? If you have created a component, okay? So you can also control them here. So now, right now, just understand that you can control as an admin, you can control the fields, buttons, quick actions, the mobile and lightning, actions, the related list, okay, the reports and charts, okay. So I hope you have the basic idea now about the layouts, correct, guys? Yes, no?
It's Ravi.
Okay. Now there are also something else here that I want you to know. Okay, so if you go to this one, there are okay, what is this many page layout? Okay, so that you can also understand, like we have a console view. Okay, if you go to this app manager here, if you go to this app manager, you will see that there is also a sales console. We are into the sales application, but there is also a sales console. Let's go to the sales console and see what do we have over there. So this is how a console looks like. This is your, now here, this is what you see. This is your mini page layout. This is your mini page layout that you see here. Test contact, title and all. This is your mini page layout. In the detail page, this is what you want to see. Okay, this is your console view and this is your mini page layout. This is your console view for the contacts. If you open a contact, this is going to appear something like this. So this is your mini page layout. So for that, you can control the layout by going to this one. If you go back to this layout here, I'm going back from here. Okay, so here you have this option to, work on the mini page layout. Okay, so you can define your mini page layout for the records that appear in the mini view of the agent console. Also in the hover details and the, you know, in the hover details. So when you hover over a particular, you know, contact, what details you want to see. Okay, so name, account, okay, and in the related list, what exactly you want to see. Okay, when you hover over here, so you can control your mini page layout from here. So basically a mini page layout is a subset of the items in your existing page layout. Okay, you're going to see here less number of fields in the mini page layout. Okay, okay, so basically this is for the console view. Okay, so there are console view. So what records that you want, I mean, what kind of layout you want to see when your record appears in the mini view of the console. Okay, that can be managed here in the mini page layout. Okay, so I can select your description, email, mobile, phone, and move it here. What related list information I want to see? I want to see the opportunities. Okay, in opportunity, what do I want to see? The stage of the opportunity, amount, okay, and in the cases, what do I want to see? Okay, so depends what information you are including here. Okay, so in the mini view, in the console, what all information you want to see. So this is your mini page layout. So this is how you can manage your mini page layout. Okay, another thing that you can work upon is you can, also work in the compact, layout. Okay, so compact layout, there is another thing which is called compact layout. Okay, so if you want to go to create a compact layout, so compact layout is basically it is to display the fields, okay, in the mobile application and in the lightning experience. Okay, so how you can create the compact layout. Now this is your default compact layout for the contact right now. See what all the information is available here. Name, title, phone. So when you look into your Salesforce org in a mobile view, these are the fields you are going to see. Okay, so basically compact layout is to control your fields for the Salesforce mobile application and the lightning experience as well. Okay, so you can create a compact layout. So you can see here what sort of layout is assigned here. Okay, so you can create page layout will control your entire page. Page layout is going to control your detail and the edit pages. You can make a field required. You can make a field, read only on the layout. Okay, you can create sections. You can control your related list. Okay, you can add the quick actions. Okay, now basically your compact layout is going to control your highlight panel. This is your highlight panel on the top. This is your highlight panel, which is going to be controlled by the compact layout. Okay, so you can add up to 10 fields. In the compact layout, you can add up to 10 fields. Okay, now compact layout is also going to be available for the mobile views. Compact layout is also going to be available for when you look into your record in the mobile. Okay, so compact layout is also going to be available there. So, and there is another thing that is called mini layout. So mini layout is going to be available for the console that I was showing you. Okay, few minutes back. I think it's already open here. So this is the console. Okay, this is the sales console. So what fields you want to see in the console, this will be controlled by your mini page layout. Okay, guys, make sense? Is it clear? Yes, no? So basically in your interviews, they are not going to ask you anything related with the mini page layout and the mini page layout or the compact layout, but they will ask you, they might ask you a little bit. See, I mean, generally they don't ask anything related with the page layouts. Okay, but they ask you something related with the record types, which is our next topic. So record types can control your layout. Okay, now if I talk about this layout thing, guys, are you comfortable working on the layout? I mean, do you know how to change a layout? If I ask you to move the fields, create a section, will you be able to do that or not? Is that a challenge?
Yes, we can do it.
Yes, sir, we can do it.
Okay, so next topic is going to be very, very important. Okay, that is about the record types. Okay, so that topic is very important, guys. Okay, so if I talk about this one here, record types is going to be very, very important. And how it is important, you are going to understand it here. So today, let's say that you learn two things basically. The formula fields, that is also very important, and the record types. Okay, so record types basically it can be created for all objects, for all standard objects, and for all custom objects. Okay, now your record types control your layouts and the pick list values, okay, on an object. Record types can control the pick list values, pick list fields, let's say, and the layout assignment. Your record types can control. Okay, now if I ask you, you already have a test object, right? You already have a test object which we created on the day one. Now this test object has fields, fields one, fields two, and fields three, fields four, okay, and fields five. Now I ask you that, I have, now these fields are available for Pranita. Take an example, these fields are available for Pranita. Okay, now I want to create a record, but I don't want some of the fields to be visible to Pranita. I mean, there is another guy in the team, let's say it is Ram, okay, and I don't want some of the fields from test object to be visible to Ram. For Ram, I want this 4 and 5 fields should not be visible. Okay, also in the test contact, in the test object, we had this, we created a pick list, like a dependent pick list. So we had this option 1, option 2, right? I just want to see. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, so we had this, this is a pick list field. This is a pick list field with values, value 1, value 2, and value 3, value 4. Now, field 1 is a picklist type, and these are the value of that field 1. Pranita can see all these values. Okay, Pranita can see all these values of this pick list. But for Ram, I want, want to, just want the value 1 and value 2 to be available, not the value 2, 3 and 4. So RAM should see value 1 and value 2. Okay, RAM should also not see 4 and 5. Okay, if you are now somebody who is very new to Salesforce and is not aware about the record types, will say that I will have to create a new object. Okay, I will have to create a new object, and then I can I can assign object. I will not give the test object access to RAM, and then my issue will be resolved. Correct, guys? What do you think about this requirement? Is it the requirement? The requirement is clear or
Ravi,
not?
can you just repeat because no, Ravi, we have lost you because so it was not audible. Can you just
Am
repeat
I
it?
audible?
Now you are audible.
Salesforce can be created for all object, all standpoint. Pranita, are you talking to me? You're not audible. Okay, so
No, Ravi, you're not audible at all. Like your
the
voice is cut.
okay, so here I'm talking about the record types. Okay, so record types can control your pick list values on the okay, and also it can control your layout assignment. Record types can control your layout assignment, and also it can control your pick list values. Okay, the values for a pick list field. Okay, now multiple records type can be used for the record types work with the business processes. Okay, now in Salesforce there are many business processes. Okay, and these business processes, like we have sales process. Sales processes Sales process can help you to control the opportunities stage pick list field. Okay, there is a lead process. It can help you to control the lead status field. Now it is also a pick list. Okay, now there are also support processes. It can help you to control the case status field. Okay, now these are standard processes in Salesforce. Okay, sales process, lead process on the lead object, sales process on the opportunity object, support process on the status field. Okay, coming back to our requirement here, we want RAM to see fixed values. So I will go to the test object. I will go to the test object. Okay, and in the test object, I will create record types. In the test object, I will create a record types. Okay. First of all, I will go to layouts. Okay. I will go to the layout. So there is a default layout. I will create another layout which will not include the fields which I don't want RAM to see. Okay. Okay. I am creating another layout. I am creating here another layout where I will remove whatever the fields I don't want RAM to see. For an example, I don't want RAM to see this date field, I will remove it from here. The date. Okay, now I'm going to create the record types. Okay, for the test object, I'm creating record types here. Okay, I'm saying the label is custom record. Okay, label is custom record. Which page layout is going to be available here for this one? For this record, the layout that I just created. Monisha, am I audible? Uday, Divya, Pranita.
Ravi, you are audible.
Okay, so I have already created a custom layout here. Okay, now if I want apply one profile to all, or if I have multiple layouts, I can apply a different layout to each profile here. Okay, so I'm applying here one layout to all profiles, custom layout. Okay, that I just created, where I have removed the date field. Okay, that will be available for this particular record type. Now, once you create it will, once you create a record type, first the layout assignment you can control. Second thing, you can edit the available pick list fields. Okay, now there are some select options. Okay, I am going to control this one. Select options I'm going to control here. Okay, for an example, I don't want this guy Ram to see this select 3. I will remove this select 3 here and I will click save. Okay, this is a dependent one, so I just want to make sure that option 3 is also not available, because select 1 and option 3 is mapped, right? If you remember. All right. So we have now, we can create two kind of records. One which is available to all people in the organization, right? Which is available to Pranita. Another type I can create for Ram, where I can see certain fields and certain value in a pick list field. Okay, now I'm going back here. Okay, and I will try to create a test object here, a record here. In the test object, I will try to create a record, new record. Okay, let me refresh my page. Okay, so let me see here, look at the assignment. So this is done. We have created this record type. We have created this record type. Okay, and let's look at the assignment of this record type. Okay, so we are the system admins. Okay, I'm going to check the assignment. I am going to check the assignment, guys. So I will go to the profiles here, which we will discuss later on, guys. Today we are not discussing profiles. I'm just looking at the assignment of my record type. Okay, I am a system admin, correct? We are system admins who can do everything. System admin. Okay, I'm looking at this system admin profile here. Wherein we have this test object. Okay, test object. Go back here. Okay, I have clicked on cancel. It is updating. So let me see once again. I'm just looking at the assignment because it was not working. Maybe my net is a little bit slow. Test object, record types, again going back here. This is my record type. Looking at the assignment of this is active, you can see. Going to the system admin profile here. Okay, so here I can see where is for record type, view the assignment. Looking at the assignment here, custom layout, this is the master layout. For the custom record, we have assigned this custom layout, so this is fine. Okay, then I'm going to the record types. Okay, so record type settings. Okay, custom object, record type settings. Okay, so select the default record type for each profile. What is my default record type? Okay, available record types, these two. If I say nothing is default, I am removing this one. Okay, I will not make anything default. Let me see if I can create multiple here. Now the problem is I have created one. I have created one here. Oh God. I can create another one so that I can have multiple profiles. But let me just see if it is updating properly or not. So this is my test object. Now the date is not available. You can see select 1 and select 2 is available here, right? Because the layout that we created, that is set as default. Okay, so what I'll need to do is I will need to create uh, another record type for the test object. So one I have created for Ram, this one. I will have to create another one for Pranitha as per my requirement. So I'm going to this test object. I will go to the record types and I'm going to create a new one here. Okay, custom record. I will call it one, and I will also make it available. Okay, this is active. Okay, and this is only going to be available for the admins, not for everybody. And here it's going to be the test object layout for this one, because I want to see everything in this one. Okay, I am not going to because a person, creating having this record type as the assignment should see all the picklist values, right? Now I'll go back here. I will refresh my page because I have created two record types now. So one record type has all fields, okay, all the picklist values, and another record type has certain values. Okay. Now if I go to create a record, it will give me two options. One, wherein I have limited picklist values. I have removed certain picklist values from this record, and another one where I can see everything. So this one is for Ram, first one, and this one is for Pranitha. Now what I will do, based on the profile, I will assign these record types. Clear? So to Pranitha, Pranitha will see custom record 1, and this guy will see, Ram is going to see custom record. Make sense, guys? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Now here we are controlling some custom picklist field. If you want to control the standard picklist fields like stage, the lead, so stage from the opportunity, okay, or the status from the lead field, lead object, then you will have to first work on the processes. You'll have to first work on the processes. So before you create a record type, before you create, listen to me carefully. So this was, we created a record type for the custom object. Now another requirement can be create a record type for the opportunity object. So before you create a record type for the opportunity object, it will ask you to define the sales process. For an example, if I go back here and go to the object manager and I go to the opportunity, and I try to create a record type here in the opportunity. Okay, so what is it saying? That you must define a sales process before you go for this one. Correct, guys? So what are you going to do? First, you are going to create a sales process. So we will go here and we will create a sales process. I hope you noticed, right? that it was not allowing us to create a record type because it was asking us to create define first a sales opportunity record type. So your sales process will control what? Your sales process will control the stage pick list. Okay. So it is going to control our stage. This is our stage. Okay. So these are the available values. Okay. So actually what all you want to keep in these stages, that will depend upon your sales process. So first you have to define the process, then only you can create a record type in the opportunity object. First you have to define again a process, a lead process, then you can control the status field. You have to define a process in the support, and then you can in the case object, and then you can control the status field. Okay, I am giving you an okay guys, so your pick list can control the page layout assignment and the pick list values, right, for a particular record type. Okay, now here I am giving you one assignment for tomorrow. Create a support process. Okay, so you will go to cases. You will first define the support process. You will create two support processes. One for one, you will call it Samsung, another you will call it Philips, right? Now under these processes, you will have different pick list values for status field. Okay. Now you will come to the case object and you will create record types. Record types Samsung support and Philips support. Okay, select the support process that you define while creating these record types. Okay, control the fields on page layouts. So you'll have to create two different layout for these two different pages. Also, you are controlling the status field. Got it, guys? Is it clear? Yes, no? Hi, is it clear? Divya, Monisha, Pranita, Uday. Okay, so I am not able to hear you properly. If you are saying yes, if you have any question, type it in the chat. Okay. So this is the assignment for tomorrow, guys. Create a support process. I am pasting this in the chat as well, so that you will not have to wait for the video. Okay. Okay. So this is
Can
all
you
for today,
please,
guys.
guys, can you please acknowledge?
Mhm.
Are you able to hear? Can we make this more interactive, please?
Yes, we can hear.
Yes, it is audible.
Okay then. And we discuss. Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay, Ravi.
Take care then. I hope you understood the topics today. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.
Ravi, I have one doubt.
Yes, Pranita.
In the schema builder, like we can create new objects, new records, new fields and
Mhm.
relationship, right? So for the existing objects, can we modify the relationship? Like we can edit the relationship, right? Like we can make look up to master detail. Same in the schema builder, can we do that?
Actually, you are converting it, right?
Yes, we are
You need to
converting. Yeah.
convert it. Okay. Basically, you will have to see. You can create the fields. You can create the objects, right? Now you'll
Yes.
have to see if it is giving you the option to convert. Did you check that?
Uh, I haven't checked that, but I do have a doubt. That's the reason I'm asking you. I will check that.
Mhm.
I have created through schema builder. I have created object relationship and everything.
No, so look at
Uh,
the existing fields. Look at the existing fields and see if it is giving you the option, okay, to uh, convert a field. That is a good question. Okay, so actually you'll have to see it yourself. Okay, so here if we are, okay, let's say this is my lookup. Okay, so I have a lookup. Okay, this is my lookup field. Okay,
okay.
so this one is my lookup field. So you see here, this is not giving me an option to convert it. Okay, I am on my child object. It is giving me option to edit it. Okay, edit the label and all, but not giving me an option to, yeah, so that is not possible. You cannot convert it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Got it.
converting, in order to convert it, you'll have to go back to the I mean the standard layout, a standard option. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. Okay guys, see you.
Thank you.
Anybody, anything else, guys? Any other question? Anyone? Let me know. Okay, if all good, we can wrap up. Okay then. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.